So a question I often get asked is, Alex, who's going to manage the property? Do you have a property manager? Now I cheat. I'm not gonna lie, I own a property management company. So I didn't hire a property manager. I started a company to manage the properties that I own. So my answer to people will be that if you're buying condos and you're located in the city that property is in and you have one, you probably don't need a property manager. You're really just dealing with a concrete box in the sky. There's minimal things that can go wrong with the property, which is just essentially, an appliance, that kind of thing. So now if you're scaling up your portfolio and you're getting multiple properties, then you may want to consider a property manager because you're just tired of getting emails from tenants. Now, going over to where I own my apartment buildings, where I have my multiplexes, those there, when you buy a freehold house, there's much more management that comes with that. Because when you buy a condo, as I said, it's a concrete box in the sky. All I'm worried about is what's inside that box. When I buy a freehold property, multiplex, I'm worried about what's in the house, what's in the walls, the exterior of the property, all my responsibility. The land, the property's on, all these things are my responsibility. So there are a lot more things that can go wrong and issues that can happen with that property. It's not simply, hey, there's an issue in the building, you just go down to the building manager and that's resolved. So if you're getting into the multiplexes and everything, you do want to factor in the property management expense on the property. Now I'm gonna add, I recently did a video talking about DINKs, dual income, no kids. My crew didn't know what DINKs were, but if you're an individual that is buying a multiplex and you're living in it, it's much easier to manage because you're actually there on site and dealing with the issues because you already live in the home. So you really don't need management at that point because you're actually living in the property, and the issues you're dealing with, you would have to deal with if you live in the property on your own. So I just wanted to add that little tidbit on that.